Let's get back to politics. The right going after DNC chair Debbie Wasserman Schultz. Former Jeb Bush supporter Ed Pozzuoli writes this: "Far worse is the chaos and destruction that she is leading not just her party but our country towards. Radical left-wing politics that are sure to impoverish and endanger America." Ed Pozzuoli is with us right now. You know, Ed, that's rather strong stuff. I mean, you think that's merited to ruin of the country, really?
You bet. You bet. If you speak to some of the people who actually live in her congressional district, who are transplanted from either Cuba or Venezuela, they know what long-term socialism does in shortage lines and bread lines and whatever else. The bottom line is that, you know, look, why does the Democratic voter only have one alternative to Hillary Clinton? If she loses this FBI primary and she's indicted, or something tragic happens, as you discussed in the previous segment, you're left with the sole alternative of Senator Sanders, and who is an avowed socialist. Why did that happen? That happened because the leadership of the DNC, Debbie Wasserman Schultz, put her hand on the scale and said, I don't want any other alternative but Hillary Clinton.
Well, she'd done a very good job of that, because it seems like the superdelegate count in particular is rigged in favor of the coronation of Hillary. I mean, you could say that Debbie Wasserman Schultz has done a very good job for Hillary within the Democrat Party. You wouldn't deny that, surely?
No, I wouldn't deny that, but she's not doing a good job for purposes of democracy and the Democratic voters. That's why you're seeing an enthusiasm gap between Republican voters on one hand and Democrats on the other. That's a huge gap, and that probably is going to play big time in November. But, Stuart, remember, you're talking about 95% of the superdelegates going to Hillary when she's only taking about 53 to 54% at the polling during these primaries. That is a huge establishment kind of insider tilt. That is all done by the DNC, and that's very undemocratic.
Look, I know you're on the Republican side of the fence, but I want you to comment on the Democrat side for a second. In the event that Hillary Clinton is indicted, or the FBI recommends indictment, or she is interviewed by the FBI, which is probably going to take place, what impact on her candidacy? Let's just take it further from, she's interviewed by the FBI. What impact on her candidacy? It doesn't destroy it now, does it?
No, if she's simply interviewed by the FBI and it becomes afterward is a non-event, that's one thing. If it's more than that, either you see an indictment or you see the FBI either recommending an indictment, or you see the Justice Department not picking up the ball, and you see resignations inside of the FBI in protest over the Justice Department not following through, then that wreaks havoc with Hillary Clinton's campaign.
Ed Pozzuoli, thanks for joining us. We appreciate it. We're going to move swiftly along. Thanks very much, Ed.